My name is Bob Rogers. I'm a graduate of Shadle Park High School, class of 1978. In 1975, I started working at the Davenport Hotel, and my job was as a assistant waiter. We did flambe, tableside cooking. So I worked under a chef from Zermatt, Switzerland, and I got to see how it was done right, and it just sparked my interest, and I've really never turned back. Being executive chef, I'm definitely more of the guy that overlooks, but you know, if I ever get to the point where I need to get my hands dirty, I can do it any day I want to. I mean, there's never a day I can't. I've got my knives out probably at least 3 or 4 times a week, and sometimes it's only for 20 minutes or half an hour. Other times it might be for a whole day. If I had to come to work all week long and be in my office at a desk, I'd be an unhappy guy. And so I figured out a way to find that balance that allows me to create, have fun, interact with my team, and still accomplish the business part of what I need to accomplish. I got into this because I love to cook. But there came a point, maybe after 30 years or so of doing it, that I felt like I'd done everything I needed to and accomplished most of the things that I had set out to accomplish. And then it kind of became, all right, what can I do next? And it felt like teaching people to do this was probably the best thing to do. And it was cool because at the time, our industry was seeing sort of a rebirth. We were going from an era where most of the food that restaurants served was prepackaged and prefabricated to restaurants are now more back to cooking the way we used to. When I was a kid, you know, anybody who wanted to be a chef or be in this industry, they either learned it in the trenches, which I did, or they went to one of the very few culinary schools in the country. There were hardly any then. They had home ec class, and you know, guys didn't take home ec. It was a girl thing. I think they taught sewing and they taught how to make a cake out of a box. Now that program is morphed into what's called Pro Start, and it's, you know, it's really career focused. It's to teach young people what our industry is all about. I was involved as a mentor for Pro Start for a few years and a judge at some of their competitions. And you know what they do is they bring guys like me in as a mentor, and we try to get into the classroom with the kids once a week or twice a week, and we tell them what it's really like. I mean, it's been great to see a program like Pro Start because, I mean, I've got a number of guys working in supervisory and management positions on this property that started in the Pro Start program in high school and then went on through local culinary schools and whatnot. So I think it's great because it teaches a career piece instead of how to make a cake out of a box. I can't put a value on education no matter what level. I mean, I think that it's just critically important, but you can get it without college. You know, I mean, I think that for me it was about being driven and finding the right opportunities. I had terrific teachers. They were terrific teachers, and they pushed me a little bit and motivated me to work hard and realize that working hard puts you someplace that an individual that doesn't work hard won't get. That's an ethic, that's a work ethic thing to me, and I try to stress it in all of my team, 200 team members, and you know that hard work does have results. I mean, there are tangible results to hard work and dedication and motivation. And I think that, you know, I was lucky enough to have some teachers that instilled that in me.